an interview I did recently. It was like it got cut off like 4 times. It's so frustrating, but this is only twice. So, so we're back, and question that I had wanted to ask you was, do you have any commentary on, I don't know, any advice or maybe what it's like being a woman in what is primarily a male-dominated scene, such as
yeah, sure. I mean, in my experience, like for the most part, I don't feel like I'm getting treated differently in just like real life interactions with people. I have found to a certain degree, you know, there will be times when like I'll show like a group of guys a move, or like they'll see me doing it and they won't care, and then like I'll teach it to a guy and the guy does it and everybody starts to care about it, that kind of thing. Or sometimes like I'll find that they'll want to like discuss moves with other guys and I'm like, hey, I'm here too, like I'm also interested in what you're doing on occasion. But if that happens, I just have given them that feedback and they've all been responsive and like changed to make sure they're not being exclusive. And then in terms of like, you know, stuff online, there is, you know, there's definitely like a certain degree of just like objectifying of female spinners. But I also think like female spinners are getting respected for the content they're putting out there. You know, especially on Tech Poi, like if you're posting stuff on there, people are being respectful and whatnot. So
yeah.
I think at the same time, like I think it also can be probably a bit intimidating for females in the toy spinning world to like post their videos and whatnot, because it is pretty male dominated. And I think that's part of one of the nice things about the Ladies of Tech Poi videos, that like women who maybe haven't posted videos before can have a chance to like post it amongst a larger thing and get used to it, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's really important to kind of band together in a way, but that's me. I mean, I'm not a poi spinner yet. I started with a group, but I appreciate poi spinning so much, and it's interesting. It's like when you try to find female spinners, it is kind of hard, actually. Like I think maybe you've had a different experience, but unless you're at an event, it's really difficult, I think.
Yeah, you mean
because
like
we don't
just like do you mean online or just other?
Yeah, online, like just because a lot of women, like you said, might not post to the groups as often, and maybe kind of lurk, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I saw someone reshare the Ladies of Tech Poi video this time, and their comment was, "Oh my God, they do exist!" Exclamation point. And I think that like some people actually just aren't aware that there are female spinners who are definitely like beasting it out there and putting a lot of work in. So I think it's good to make people aware. And also just like I think for women who are looking at like all the videos online and they're seeing, you know, if they only see guys doing really hard technical stuff, then when it comes to learning that stuff, if they're having difficulty with it, I feel like there's more of an opportunity to get discouraged or to get discouraged and say, oh, like maybe I can't do this because I'm female. Even if it's just on a subconscious level, like you might just think like, you know, well, there's no women out there doing this, so maybe that's why, you know, like, and I mean, our brains are generally like created somewhat differently, and you know, guys have different visual spatial skills than women and stuff like that. But yeah, like I just want women to be encouraged that like there's no ceiling for them, that they can push it as far as they want to.
Do you think there's a need for a Ladies of Poi group?
Like a Facebook group? That's interesting you say
Yeah.
that. Somebody else mentioned that to me just, you know, in the past week or so. And I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I think my general feeling about that is that like I already feel like there are just too many groups to keep track of, but I feel like, you know, if females are wanting a space to post things where they're gonna just get comments like on their skills rather than their, you know, what they look like or whatever, then maybe, yeah, maybe it would be a good space. At the same time, I think I think we still want to just be part of the rest of the community, so I don't know if we want to segregate ourselves that much.
Yeah, it's understandable. But at any rate, thank you so much for putting it out there and making these really talented women visible to the rest of the community. Are there plans for maybe Ladies of Tech Poi 2016?
I wouldn't say plans, but I mean, like, I think that it can continue to happen if people want it to continue happening. I mean, there is certainly a philosophical debate to be had about whether, like, it's will continue to be necessary. But I think, like, I operate on a more practical standpoint, and like, if it's making people happy to be in it and to watch it, and it's doing good things, which it seems to be, then might as well keep making it. So yeah, you know, maybe I could make another one, or maybe somebody could take over that responsibility. Yeah, you know, we'll see.
Well, thank you so much for helping build the community. I'm going to go ahead and thank everyone. And do you have any closing remarks?
Oh, I mean, I just want to thank all the women who contributed to the video, because that's the major thing that's making the video successful. And you know, it like, for me, like it was great to get good feedback on the video and see all these people liking it, but just the process of making it and like getting to kind of be the first person to see like all these different women spinning and what they were doing, like it was emotional, and like I was really proud of them. So yeah, I feel lucky to have gotten the chance to be a part of it.
Well, thank you again for your time. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.